Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Elite Auto Review. A few days ago, a friend of mine asked me a question that really made me think. He said, "Bro, if you had to pick just one luxury SUV that looks stunning, drives like a dream, and runs fully electric, which one would it be?" I smiled for a moment and said, "That's easy, the 2025 Audi Q8 e-tron." He looked surprised. He expected me to say something like a Tesla or a Range Rover. But I told him, there's something special about the Q8 e-tron. It's not just a car, it's a statement of elegance and progress. And that conversation inspired me to make this video to show you exactly why the new Audi Q8 e-tron stands out as one of the most balanced and beautiful electric SUVs in the world right now. As I walked into the luxury showroom to see it in person, the first thing that caught my eye was its presence. The Q8 e-tron doesn't scream for attention, it earns it quietly. Its design language is subtle yet powerful. The iconic single-frame grille is now closed for aerodynamics but still retains the Audi DNA that makes it instantly recognizable. The illuminated Audi rings on the front are like a signature glow of innovation. The headlights are those beautiful digital matrix LED units, a project light with precision. They don't just illuminate, they perform. When the lights dance as you unlock the car, it feels like a silent symphony welcoming you. Standing in front of the Q8 e-tron, you feel like you're looking at the future, a clean, sculpted, confident, and beautifully German. As I ran my hand across the hood, I couldn't help but notice how refined everything felt. The lines flow effortlessly to the sides, meeting the muscular wheel arches that house massive 21-inch aerodynamic wheels. The design doesn't just look good, it's engineered to cut through the air with less resistance. Even the side mirrors are replaced by sleek virtual cameras in some versions, projecting a live view inside the cabin. Walking around the rear, the connected LED light bar glows across the tailgate, a futuristic signature of Audi's electric lineup. The subtle Q8 e-tron badge sits proudly under the rings, reminding you that this is the flagship of Audi's electric family. The rear diffuser, the curves, and the stance say everything about it. Whispers quiet power. But the moment you step inside, you realize why people fall in love with this SUV. The cabin feels like a five-star lounge. As the door closes softly, the world outside fades away. The interior is a masterpiece, a premium materials, high-quality craftsmanship, and a sense of space that feels open and relaxing. Soft touch surfaces, ambient lighting, and a combination of leather, wood, and aluminium give it a warm, modern touch. You sit in the driver's seat, and in front of you comes alive the Audi virtual cockpit, a fully digital, high-resolution display showing speed, range, navigation, and energy flow. It's smooth, customizable, and so clear that it feels like holding the future in your hands. At the center, the dual touch screens form the heart of the infotainment system. The upper screen controls your media, navigation, and car settings, while the lower one handles climate control and comfort features. Both screens respond with haptic feedback, giving you a satisfying click every time you touch them. Even the smallest detail, like the animated startup graphics, shows Audi's obsession with perfection. Now let's talk about what really drives this beauty, its powertrain. The 2025 Audi Q8 e-tron comes in two main versions, the Q855 e-tron and the Q8 e-tron Sportback. Both share the same philosophy, electric luxury with everyday usability. Underneath, you'll find a dual-motor setup providing 408 horsepower and 490 pounds-to-feet of torque. And yes, it's all-wheel drive, the Audi's famous Quattro system, a reimagined for the electric era. When you press the accelerator, there's no hesitation, no lag, just instant electric torque. The Q8 e-tron can sprint from 0 to 60 miles per hour in around 5.4 seconds. Which is impressive for a full-size SUV. But what makes it truly special is how it delivers that power, a smooth, silent, and controlled. It's not about being the fastest, it's about feeling effortless. The battery pack, now upgraded to 114 kilowatt-hours, offers a range of up to 300 miles on a full charge. That's an improvement over the previous generation, making it more practical for long drives. And thanks to its advanced 170 kilowatts DC fast charging system, you can recharge from 10% to 80% in just about 31 minutes. Perfect for a quick stop during a road trip. When I told my friend this, his eyes lit up. He said, "So you're telling me I can drive from New York to Washington and back on one charge?" I said, "Exactly, and in complete luxury." Driving the Q8 e-tron feels different. The steering is precise, the suspension adjusts in real time, and the adaptive air suspension makes every ride comfortable, no matter the road condition. It glides silently, as if floating on air, yet hugs corners with confidence when you want to push it. One of my favorite things about the Q8 e-tron is the silence. There's something magical about cruising at 70 miles per hour and hearing almost nothing, just the faint hum of the tires and the wind gently passing by. It feels like driving peace itself. Inside, the acoustic insulation is so well done that even when the outside world is chaotic, inside you remain calm. The Bang Olufsen 3D premium sound system fills the cabin with crystal clear audio, turning every trip into a concert. Whether it's classical, pop, or jazz, the experience is mesmerizing. But luxury isn't just about comfort, it's also about intelligence. The Q8 e-tron is filled with smart features. It learns your driving habits, preconditions the cabin temperature before you enter, and even predicts energy usage based on your route. The car's AI-driven navigation system suggests optimal charging stops, so you never worry about range anxiety. Safety, as always with Audi, is at the highest level. You get adaptive cruise assist, lane keeping, traffic sign recognition, 360-degree cameras, and night vision assist. The sensors around the vehicle work seamlessly to keep you safe and aware of your surroundings. There's something poetic about watching technology and design come together in harmony, and that's exactly what the Q8 e-tron does. It's not trying to be flashy, it's confident in its quiet luxury. It's for people who appreciate power but prefer it delivered with grace. Now, when I took my friend for a test drive, the first thing he said was, "It doesn't feel like an electric car, it feels like an Audi." And that's the biggest compliment you can give this vehicle. Because Audi didn't just make an electric SUV, they made an electric Audi A1 that stays true to its heritage of precision, comfort, and design. We drove through city streets, and every time we stopped at a signal, people turned their heads to look. Not because it was loud or exaggerated, but because it had presence. The soft glow of the daytime running lights, the clean lines, and that confident stance made it impossible to ignore. As night fell, the car looked even more beautiful. The ambient lighting inside created a calm, futuristic atmosphere. The dashboard glowed softly in shades of blue and white, and the illuminated e-tron logos reminded us that this is not just luxury, this is the future of mobility. The charging port is neatly integrated into the front fender, and when it opens with a smooth motorized motion, it feels like watching technology in motion. Plug it in, and the lights pulse gently as it charges, like the car is breathing. And that's when my friend said something that stuck with me. He said, "You know, it doesn't just look like it's from the future, it feels like it's alive." That's exactly what the Q8 e-tron is. It's not just a machine, it's a masterpiece designed to connect emotionally with its driver. The price for the 2025 Audi Q8 e-tron starts around $74,400 in the US, depending on configuration and trim. For what it offers are the craftsmanship, the performance, the silence, and the technology, it's worth every penny. It's the kind of car that doesn't just make a journey comfortable, it makes it memorable. Audi's philosophy has always been Vorsprung durch Technik, which means progress through technology. And the Q8 e-tron is the truest reflection of that. It's progress you can feel, progress you can drive, and progress that doesn't need to shout because it speaks through excellence. So, when someone asks me again which car defines the future of electric luxury, my answer will still be the same at the 2025 Audi Q8 e-tron. It's elegant, it's powerful, and it's emotionally intelligent. It's the SUV for people who want the future, but want it with class. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this cinematic review, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Elite Auto Review, and turn on the bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos. We'll be bringing you more stories, more experiences, and more of the world's finest cars told from the heart of luxury. Until next time, drive safe, stay inspired, and remember, a true luxury isn't loud, it's felt in silence. This is Elite Auto Review, and this was the story of the 2025 Audi Q8 e-tron, where innovation meets emotion.